I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise, now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break it any moment and shatter your insides. If you be my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise, now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie. I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. need feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break it any moment. It shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie. I need feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break it any moment. It shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie. I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break it any moment. It shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie. I know you feel like you want me. I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, I'm reveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break it any moment. It shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie. I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, I'm reveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break it any moment. It shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie. I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, I'm reveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I know. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. is in my eyes. Feels like I could break it any moment and shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you, so let's think. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you. I promise, now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie.
You live, right? Jordan. Hi, guys.
Oh,
You're live, right?
hey, bro. Hey.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, I mean,
Anyone
no,
else joining
I
you?
started. Yes, I started. Yes, he's live,
Yep, yep. You started
but
early?
there's an Arsenal fan coming on. Yes, it's 11 o'clock. That's why I'm just running the intro until he reach.
Mm-hmm. All
So
right.
it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna start.
Okay. No,
So
because
yeah,
the show was
just
supposed to start at 12 at my time, so that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm here.
yes, I'm just
Yeah.
waiting. If anyone in the chat can tell Josh that I'm here. I start already, so he can join. So it's him I'm waiting for though. Elijah.
Okay. Fair, fair. All right. I think they all think it's in another. It's gonna start another half an hour's time. Yeah. How you doing,
Yeah,
Jordan?
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen you some time. All right.
I'm good. I'm just gonna run back the intro till he's finished, and then I'm gonna start fully. I still start, guys. Just waiting for Josh to finish his stream, and then it's I just and he's gonna join. He's gonna free, but I'm waiting for him. So guys,
Okay.
get likes up till he's here,
Sure, no
and
problem.
I hope I got more people on, cause I have to hit the intro, the other intros them, but I'm waiting for him. So yeah, big up. This is for big up everybody.
Yeah, big up everyone in the chats, right? Hope everyone's doing well, right? Hope the weekend has treated you guys well. I'm not sure who is from where, which club you guys support, right? Who else? Who else? Who do you have the chats at the moment? Of course, we got LFC Footy, Luca, Redbird, Tom, Sister Winnie, Luke Chapman, Malaya. Yeah, how you guys doing? Hope you're all well, right? And I can't see how many people are actually in the chats because let me check. Anybody in the comment?
I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath or reveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you, so let's think. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you. I promise, now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break it any moment and shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me
Welcome back.
You're on mute. Yeah, now you're back
Oh,
on.
yes. Well, guys, I was waiting for Josh. So, I know he's doing a Arsenal transfer news, but can the guys tell him that I start? So, I am live. So, guys, please subscribe to my channel, Jordan on LFC, and let's hit the intro.
Here's the key. When Salah gets a sight of goal, he makes us all believe. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, 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 Mo Salah, the Egyptian king.
You can said I've seen ya winning with Argentina. I need a center mid too, and so he's center mid too. And now we've got Alexis. Alexis is majestic. McAllister, his magic. He's red and it's fantastic. La 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 la.
Yes, guys, welcome to my first top six on my channel. Welcome, Tottenham Hotspurs fan. So I'm waiting for Arsenal fan now. How are you doing, Elijah? Welcome, bro.
Yes, Jordan, I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing absolutely. Looking forward to the weekend game on Sunday. But this is my first top six on my channel. Looking to do something different this season and something fresh. And this is it. So I'm buzzing, man. So thoughts on the on our club in the meantime, and here waiting for our Arsenal fan to finish. But what's your thoughts on your club though this season?
Uh, as you know, after losing Conte and having the Stellini and Ryan Mason combination, then he ended up with becoming just Ryan Mason alone. I guess being a Spurs fan, I'm just still waiting and see what Ange can do with this squad of players and whatever new players are coming in, whether they can adapt to the way Big Ange plays, right? And at the moment, it looks promising, right? But I ain't gonna be too excited about it. But Ange just showed us there is some hope, for Spurs this season, right? After yesterday's, or was it yesterday? On Saturday's results, right? So it is what it is. I guess I'll still just wait and see whether we still get more improvements in the squad, whether we get rid of the players that we don't need, or what. I mean, Angie doesn't need, and we'll move on from there.
Yes, yes, that's facts. You guys played on Saturday after us, and
Yeah.
what's a great performance by James Madison? What are your thoughts on Madison this season for you guys?
I guess Madison is going to be a good addition to our current squad, right? I mean, you must understand, right? This season is a totally different way that we're going to play, right? We ain't going to sit back anymore and go on a counter attack. No more pragmatic football, right? We're going for the more exciting kind of football. The only fear I have now is that we have to improve our defense. Our midfield looks solid. It's just not with Madison, right? Bisuma, right? Papa Matasar is there. And how would you say, it's giving us a very, very strong midfield combination, but we still do need a couple of, actually more than a couple, right? I think to me, I think we still need at least another four more players to come in, right, to make this squad a real squad that can actually challenge, right, for bigger things to come. But at the moment, it's like what Ange says, right? The players are getting used to his style of play, right, which is exciting but dangerous. We all can see that if we ain't astute enough in our defense, right, and our defenders don't have the capabilities to do what he wants to be done because we're playing at a very high line, like what Klopp used to play at previously when he had the players to play that kind of style. So we are playing that high line, attacking high possession kind of football, high press. We lose the ball, we try to get the ball quickly, try to get it back, press our opponents into making mistakes. I guess it's just how we see how the squad develops along the way. And at the moment, hopes are high. Hopes are high. I'm not putting any expectations on this season, right? And if we do spring a few surprise along the way, I'll be happy, right? Who wouldn't want to celebrate a win? We all would like to celebrate a win when our club wins, right? So I'll celebrate the win, right? But being just a slightly more reserved on the long-term expectations of the scenario at the moment.
Yes, so that's true. So like you guys, I know you guys are you guys has been for transforming after Hurricane leave for Bayern Munich. So will James Madison fulfill that footstep of Harry Kane leaving Spurs for Bayern Munich?
To tell the truth, right? Madison is a midfielder. Harry Kane is an out-and-out striker. Come our creative midfielder. So at the moment now, I think Kane is a big loss because we do see that in the past two games we scored 4 goals, right? None of our forwards actually scored the goals, right? It was 2 goals by the defenders. Actually, at the moment now, let me see. Yeah, 2 goals by the defender, one by our midfielder, and one was actually an own goal by Martinez, if I'm not mistaken, on Saturday. Even though Ben Davis was the one who just got this slightest of touch that, I think maybe Martinez was hoping that it would be a stronger kick and maybe it would have deflected off somewhere else. But the thing is that he just, I don't know how I call sliced the ball slightly to, put Martinez off, and it just bounced off his when he was running, right? Bounced off his clearing foot. So we'll take the win. But of course, one thing it was good during Saturday's match is that we showed the intensity in the second half, right? And of course, we did make our changes to try to seal off the game. But I didn't pay much attention to the first half, but the first half, it was more of a ding dong, and United had their chances. And then, of course, there was the penalty call, and nowadays the penalty, VAR and penalties, and whatever decisions being made by the referees nowadays is being scrutinized like crazy because uh, most of the
Mhm.
decisions are right at the moment.
Yes, I think that now you guys have lots of Mickey Van de Ven now at the club. What do you think? What will you guys let we know that he's from a Bundesliga surrounding. He's coming to a Premier League that he never played before. What will you guys get to want to see him improve the most?
For Van de Ven, for me, is that the moment now, like I said, because Spurs didn't have the perfect kind of preseason. I've been seeing a lot of shows on my own show too that our preseason actually has been extended into the starting of the league, right? So against Brentford and now against Manchester United, we seem to be more what called Ange ball is actually being manifested step by step, right? Not perfectly yet, but step by step, we are seeing the fruits of his labor, right? But based on the defense, we do need VDV or Van de Ven because we play such a high line, and we do need the speed coming back to recover whenever that high line is broken. For Van de Ven is that he's just had his second match in the Premier League. In the first game, there were mistakes made, right, out of position, but it is what it is. You can't blame the boy. He's just 22 years old, and he's just had about like what 4 or 5 training sessions with the squad, and he's just been thrown into the deep end. And I would give him kudos because he has performed reasonably well, right? Not too well at the moment, but reasonably well because we did keep the clean sheet on Saturday. But that also was we had to thank our goalkeeper Vicario, right, for making a few brilliant saves, right, to put keep Manchester United at bay. But I guess time will tell because our defensive frailties have always been there because we conceded 63 goals last season, right, while scoring 70, if I'm not mistaken. So if we can tighten up our defense and maintain our scoring capabilities, we'll be having a good season. But I think there will be games that frailties will be shown for us because now we're just starting the season. As time goes on, there'll be injuries, right? Fatigue will come in. To tell the truth, I'm very, very impressed of another one of our new signings. Actually, he's not new. We signed him a year before, but he was back on loan with his original club. Is Destiny Udoji, right? He played well in the 2 games, very commanding. And it's come to say also we have Papa Matesa, which to tell the truth, he was signed a season earlier too, but he was loaned back to his original club. This season he's coming, oh no, he was playing for us a bit last season, but this season he's been given a better chance, right? Because in the first game, Skip was there, but in the game with Manchester United, he started. So and he scored the first goal, and I guess these are the few boys that the young boys, right, are coming to terms with the Premier League. And of course, not to say we have Bissouma in midfield, right? That that trio there with Sa, Bissouma, and Madison, it looks a very very solid middle three for us at the moment. We look dominant with Bissouma. He controls the ball. He's strong, right? He can break the press, and that gives us a bit of hope. But the only problem is that if we do get some injuries on any of these core players, who is going to step up to cover them? So for me, is that I'm still waiting for the transfer window to close. Then most probably, then I'll make a full assessment of what we are actually capable of. And if we are still going to maintain this squad at this level, I will still be a bit skeptical of any huge progress. But we're progressing along the way, step by step, small steps, but positive steps. That's the most important thing. Small but positive steps.
Yes. Well, like you guys lost Hurricane to Bayern Munich, who will be your guys' new striker? Because you guys need
To
a
tell,
new a new number 10.
to tell the truth, our new number 9 looks more likely to be, I don't know, at the moment, Richarlison holds that number, right? But we've seen him not perform to the standards of Harry Kane. But okay, to compare Richarlison with Harry Kane is like comparing, the sky and the ground. So what I can say is that Richie will have to step up. But in the past 2 games, he doesn't look to be at that level because we're so used to that level, right? But the thing is that hopefully, if we give him some time, he will perform. But deep down inside, I've seen him play so many times. He ain't at that level. So maybe we do need to get in a striker. But will our owners spend the big money to get in a big name striker, or will we bring in a youngster to try to emulate Kane? But the thing is that now we are more of a team, right,
Mm-hmm.
than a Hurricane team, an overall team, right? So, but at the moment now, like we saw on Saturday, close to the 70th minute or so, Richarlison was taken off, Son was pushed to the middle. Maybe I would like to see Son play in the middle, starting against Bournemouth, right? Maybe to give a different kind of variety to the attacking, because like I said earlier, our forward line hasn't scored a single goal at the moment, right?
Yeah.
But it's been covered up by the midfield and defense, which is that is a plus, because the previous seasons along the way, it's always been a Hurricane or Sonny scoring the goals. So at the moment now, hopefully Sonny can add a few more, Madison can add a few more, and I'm very happy is that with Hurricane gone, right, there won't be anyone, to screw up our free kicks.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on Son Heung-min as captain for the first time for Spurs?
Uh, to me is that I'm being Asian, right? I'll support Son all the way. I'll love Son to be captain, but there's a very big divide in our fan base that says that Son isn't captain material. He's not aggressive enough. Blah blah blah. But to me, is at the moment Son looks like the perfect choice because he's the most senior player there, right? And to tell the truth, Ange did speak to this whole squad during the announcement of the captains and the vice captains, right? That everyone should actually be a captain, show what you have to show, right? And it's the part of what Son has to do now is to actually bring the squad together, unity, right, harmony, right, and enjoy the game, right. That's how I see it. Whether Son will be a captain like what you call like how you call the charismatic, loud captains like Roy Keane or Patrick Vieira or or all those the old school captains that we used to have. But nowadays, I think captains are just more of a symbolic kind of title, because we do need leaders, right, throughout the squad. That's why Ange picked Son as the captain in the forward line, Madison
Mhm.
as vice captain in the midfield, and Romero as the captain in defense. So that is layers of called leadership that has been put in place, right, to hopefully uh, bring the rest of the squad forward. But honestly, anybody can have that captain role, should show that leadership quality, and move the squad forward.
Yeah, so as we know, as I know, you're a real true hearting Spurs fan. Will you guys get Champions League? Cause you guys don't play us yet. We don't play you guys yet, but are you guys aiming for Champions League this without Kane this season?
uh, Jordan, you should know, right? We are owned by
Mm,
Levy, right? The only thing Levy aims for is Champions League, right? So I think the most important thing at the moment now, because our manager has said before, right? Tottenham Hotspur is a big club and deserves to be back in Europe, but he's never said
mhm.
which part of Europe. It could be Conference, Europa, but of course, Champions League is always the cherry on top of the icing and all that. So if we can reach Champions League, fair, right? But will we build on it again? I'm not sure, because we've been to Champions League before, we've been to Champions League finals before, but our club never builds on it. So hopefully, with Ange around, maybe he will put a different perspective to our owners, and maybe make them see the way that he wants to run the club, the football club, the footballing sense of the club, right? To make sure that we are competitive at the moment. So at the moment now, we've just played a very astute and hard Brentford away, and we actually played a very, I think I would say the Manchester United game is that in the second half, Manchester United came out leggy. I'm not sure why, right? So they weren't at pace with Spurs, right? So we dominated them and we had the intensity, and somehow or another they just crumbled with that. So I'm not sure what happened with Manchester United. Maybe they to tell the truth, Manchester United have brought in a few players, right? And some of those players are not even integrated in the team yet because of injuries and all that. They are missing an out and out striker, and the history, the blah blah blah. We all know what's happening out there. But in the long run, let's see, because the next game we have to go away to Bournemouth. Bournemouth has upgraded their squad a bit with Adams, and I think there's one more player coming in. I'm not sure who that is. Let's see whether we can do what we did, right? The last season when we played Bournemouth away, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, we won that game 3-2 or 3-0. I can't remember that. Yeah, it was some time back, but that was during Conte's tenure, right? So at the moment now, Champions League, if we do get it, it would be a plus. But for me, is that I want a trophy, Jordan. You get what I'm saying? If we just go out and aim for a Carabao Cup or even an FA Cup, give it a good shot, I'll be happy. While actually being in transition into Ange ball, I'll be very happy with that. But I ain't looking too high at the moment, right? Just 2 games in the season,
Yeah.
right? I said, let the
Mm-hmm.
window close. Once the
Mm-hmm.
window is closed, right now 10th game or so, then maybe we'll see what really our squad is made of. Because nowadays, with the games all coming hard and fast, but we are quite lucky because this season we ain't in Europe, so we most probably be playing 1 league game a week, unless the cup games come into play. So that will give us a bit more breathing space. So let's see how it goes, right?
Yes. What are thoughts on Liverpool though? On my club special. What are thoughts on our news and the Japanese? Wataru Endo. What are thoughts on him? Making his for this he's not a Premier League experienced player, but we sign him from Stuttgart. What do you think about him?
To tell you honestly, right, I'm quite surprised with Liverpool this season, Jordan, because your club has just signed 3 players only. I understand that McAllister was done very early. Soboslai was done quite early too. But quality players putting them in, but I don't think it's enough. And Endo, I'm not too sure about his performances at Stuttgart. I've not seen him play before, but I do know he is the captain of Japan. And the second thing is he's 30 years old. So I guess it's an old head in the midfield that you're bringing in. But whether he can be up to speed with the Premier League, that has to be seen, right? And you have lost quite a lot of strong players in the midfield, right? You've lost Milner, you've lost Henderson, and those guys haven't actually been replaced yet. The quality wise that you went for Casado, luckily, I think Casado yesterday, the performance with Chelsea, he was diabolical, right? With that price tag and that performance, I don't think, let's see. Maybe he needs time. Maybe he wasn't training enough, but I don't know why Poch threw him in. And in the end of the day, against 10 men, West Ham, they still couldn't equalize, right? That's the scary part. It doesn't mean that spending all the money in the world doesn't prove that you will still win things, but it'll take time. Like you guys, how is it? Last season, the season before, you're going for the quad, right? And last season, I think you reach a stage of burnout. So I guess refreshment has to be made. I think you're going through a big transition too, because the 2 seasons before you got rid of Sane, you brought in Diaz, and you got Nunes, right? And Salah is reaching the age of his he's at the point where Saudi Arabia maybe next year will be a very good shout out for him to go to, but whether this season he can put up the performances that he needs to put up. Midfield side, you have some youngsters mixed in there, and I guess you guys haven't gelled enough yet. Your defense at the moment is leg weary, and I think VVD, Virgil van Dijk, will be slowly phased out too because of his age, right? Will you get in competent center backs, right, to cover that spot? Trent is still there. Robertson is still there. So I guess it's going to be a big shakeup for you guys, right? And it's going to be a learning curve because, but the one thing is that, lucky enough, on Saturday, even with 10 men, you were able to overcome Bournemouth. But if you were playing a better team with 10 men, will you be able to actually overcome, the better team? So at the moment now, 2 games into the season. So how are we going to judge which team is showing promise, which is the better team and all that? At the moment now, I think we're all, before the transfer window closed, I think we're still all in pre-season at the moment. So we're all just feeling each other out. And to tell the truth, let's see how that goes, right? Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, because you have a great point there. When we did won the league, we did have a Japanese in our squad that is Taki Minimimo, but this is now Endo. I realize that club says he always win titles with Japanese players. If you remember when he
Mm-hmm.
was at Borussia Dortmund, he used to have a Japanese players in the Borussia Dortmund squad. Now enjoying
Mm-hmm.
us, coaching us. Now you have Taki Minimimo. Taki Minimimo gone to Monaco. Now you have Edward. Will this be the opportunity for my club to shine and challenge Man City and have a chance of winning? Because I don't sure if I want to win another trophy because I'm aiming for Champions League. But I heard the fans, the other Liverpool fans, I don't think if Klopp do I get a DM, we should sack the manager. But I do not think we should sack our manager. I think that FSG needs to leave instead of sacking our manager, but they think that our manager needs to sack. What do you think? What should be, despite not getting, we didn't get Lavia and Caicedo, what do we, which DM we should get to help those three to for us to challenge?
Oh, to tell the truth, right? I mean, if you are going up against Chelsea to go for players, I guess that is just no, there's no competition there, right? Because Chelsea will just splurge the money and get whoever they want, right? So, I maybe you guys have dodged the bullet in the early stages of getting Caicedo because maybe he's not up to speed yet. Lavia is a 58 million pound player, right? That played for a relegated Southampton, and I think he hasn't played in 8 months or so because of injury, and he hasn't played a lot of games. So that's another test part that you guys are bringing. You're saying that if you really want some DM that is, someone who's experienced and has the Premier League caliber, why don't you just take Dyer off us? You can take Dyer off us and put him in DM. He used to play there, right? Big up, Josh.
Big up, man. You good?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yes, Josh. So,
right.
thoughts on your club, Josh. What do you think? Thoughts on Arsenal, bro? As you're just arriving.
Thoughts on Arsenal? What the season so far? Our game tonight,
Yeah.
the transfers, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's talk about tonight's game, right? Obviously, I just heard the news that Tierney's not in the squad again. I think this guy is. I don't know what he's done wrong. Yeah, that's twice now. He's not been in this squad for this upcoming Premier League season. Zinchenko is injured, our main left back, and we don't want to play Tierney for some odd reason, right? This guy is quality. Yeah, Tierney is class, right? He can defend, cross a ball, attack, overlap, all that stuff. But no, apparently he's a leader. He's won everything at Celtic, right? He has a winning mentality, but no, we don't want to play him for some reason, right? Instead, we're going to play Tomiyasu, who's a right back in left back, or Kiwa, who's a centre back in left back. Doesn't make sense to me why Tierney's been treated like this. Maybe he's had a falling out of Arteta because he's not injured. He must have had a falling out. That's the only thing I can say. That's the only reason I can really say why he's not in our squad tonight. So I'm a bit annoyed about that. But what I will say, obviously, start of the season, last week we beat Nottingham Forest. Started slow, first 20 minutes. They should have gone 1-0 up from Brennan Johnson. So we rode a luck there. But obviously, as soon as we got the first goal, we woke up. We were, dominating after that. However, second half, we sort of took them for granted, thinking, we've won this game. And they got a goal back, and I was disappointed about that. We should have kept a clean sheet in that game. But they got a goal back, and it was a very nervy end. And it shouldn't be like that. We're at the Emirates, Nottingham Forest. We should be into clear, So yeah, look. The point is, we got 3 points. 3 points is 3 points. So we go to see Palace tonight. I'm confident it's gonna be a tough game. I don't like going away to West Park, South London. Monday night under the lights. Palace fans will be up for it tonight. I know ain't got no Zaha anymore. I know Elite is injured. I still think they'll give us a battle because they're the type of team that is very physical. That give you a fight. So you need to be up for it tonight, man. And it's good. And minimal 3 points. I don't want us to drop any points. But yeah, look. Other than the Tierney situation, I think it's going pretty well with Arsenal this season. We're in for a big season. We have to compete again, in my opinion, for the league title. We have to compete in every competition, especially now we're back in Champions League as well. So, yeah, so far so good. Let's hope we don't slip up tonight, and let's hope we continue and get off to a good start to the season, man.
Yeah, I was asking Elijah earlier today, Josh, about Spurs, his club. What do you think went wrong against in their game though? But well, then he won their game. But
Against
what do
Man
you think about
United.
Madison?
Look, bias aside,
Yeah,
I thought Tottenham played superb. I really did. I thought Basuma, looking like the Brighton Basuma. I was really impressed with him. Obviously, James Maddison's is a class signing already. I wanted him when he's at Leicester. I wish Arsenal got him, but that's a great signing for them. But Tottenham, without Harry Kane now, Son's the captain. He seems to be the main guy now. They look really good against Man United. I thought first half it was a very open game. End-to-end stuff. But second half, they absolutely battered Man United. Should have been more than 2-0. And look, I say fair play to Tottenham, man. I know we're London rivals and we know we're biggest rivals, but respect where respect's due and fair play to them. They played really, really well. And under the new manager, seems to be a much more better style of play. I saw a few of their results in pre-season against Barca. I think you guys are leading against Barcelona, but then I think you slipped up. But obviously, you guys battered Shakhtar Donetsk. It feels like 5-6, whatever it was.
It was a charity game.
Yeah. But Tottenham under the new manager is looking good so far. It really is. And if you can get Basuma playing the way he's been playing, and that midfield that looked really good with Sarr in there as well. Basuma, Maddison, that's a really, really good midfield. And even your new goalkeeper, the Vigario, who's actually third choice for the national team, by the way, of Italy. But even he had a quality game. So, yeah, fair play to Tottenham because thought they really, really deserved that win. First home game of the season, and they performed really well. So fair play to them.
Yeah. But Josh, my fear is now is that it always comes down to, right, we do have that first 11 up there, but any injuries come along, because there was a rumor saying that Maddison was stepping out of the stadium in crutches. So let's hope, let's see what happens there, right? So, but being a Spurs fan for so many years, right? My expectations, like I said, I'm not having any expectations at the moment, but my hope is a bit high now because with the way that we're playing the games, right?
Yeah.
And the players that we have, like we said, Bissouma is like a new player for us, dominant midfield, right? He can press, he can unpress, right?
Yeah.
And he's strong on the ball. And with Maddison giving us a bit more creativity. But the only thing is at the moment now that our forward line ain't scoring anything, but it's just 2 games in. So Allison seems to be a bit ineffective to how I see it. So, but let's see how that goes in the long run. But for me, is that at this time of what we are at, right? Somehow or another, I feel like we had a very bad preseason, and we are coming into form now when the season is beginning in the next 2 games. What I saw, in your game against Newcastle, you guys, after the second half started, right, you guys were a bit leggy. You know what I'm saying? And that is the same scenario I'm seeing with Manchester United. The first half, like you said, it was a back and forth. We could have scored 2, they could have scored 2, right? And of course, there was the penalty call and all that, right? But in the second half, they just like switched off and were tired and not concentrating on the game, and we totally dominated them. That was impressive. But like what Malaya said earlier, right? It was a very poor Manchester United in the second half. But let's see. As the season goes on, right? Like you are now perplexed, why isn't Tierney playing? And Timber is injured, right?
Yeah.
And are you guys going out to replace that position? I've been telling Jordan for me now, right, where we are, I will still want one more center back, right, quality center back to come in, one more holding midfielder or defensive midfielder, right, just in case if Bissouma gets injured, right, or Sa, the things you can't predict, in this Premier League season until until January comes, then you can make your move, right? And of course, I still believe we need another right back because Porro and Emerson has his ways of doing things where sometimes it really pisses you off, right? Defensively, and surprisingly, he scored during the Brentford game.
Yeah.
And we can't fault him for that. We give him kudos for that. But defensively, the mind is wandering. So maybe it's still new to Angeball, right? But the surprise part with Porro against Manchester United, right? Because a lot of us Spurs fans saying Porro can only attack, can't defend, blah, blah, blah. But during the Manchester United game, he showed up in defense.
Yeah.
So it balanced out a lot of things. But of course, like I said, early in the season, guys, 2 games. Ain't gonna make no predictions yet. Ain't gonna have any expectations. But after the Jose, Nuno, Conte, era, right? I not gonna fault any of those managers because they were brought in to do a job while not being supported. Simple as that. Ange has come in. He's being given players of a different quality, a high caliber, and he's being able to turn them and mold them to play the way that he wants to, which is kudos to him, right? Because I think Spurs, you should know, right? We are rivals for so many years, right? You have seen the players that we've been stuck with, players like Dyer, Davis, Lo Celso, Tanguy and Ndombele. But Lo Celso is showing promise for Angeball, right? And even Davison Sanchez, Sanchez is showing the promise for Angeball. But we still got players that we need to get rid of, that we don't need in the squad, right? But for Arsenal, as I see now, you have spent a lot of money, but whether the money is going to be spent well, I'm not sure. I'm surprised you got Kai Havertz, right?
I could, mate. We all were unbelievable. 65 million we splashed on him as well.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day with Arsenal, I think with us, I still think we need a few more additions this summer window. I know we spent a lot. We've had a great start to it. Declan Rice is fantastic signing. Kai Havertz, I don't think you asked any Arsenal fan before the window, they would have said that they would have wanted Kai Havertz. But he's here now. We've got to get behind him and all that stuff. Yeah. Obviously, Timber was a gem, but now he's got an ACL.
Timber. To tell the truth, right? Talk about Timber. I wouldn't mind Timber in our squad too. And we paid what nearly a plus. I think plus add-on now. VDV Van der Veen will be more expensive than Timber, and you got Timber for like 38 million pounds straight up.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
We're getting VDV with 40 million euros plus add-ons, be coming up to 50 million euros. There'll be 40 million pounds. But of course, I think the age thing is that VDV has got more ceiling to improve and all that. But the way I saw Timber control, I mean, I did watch the Charity Shield, right, against Man City. He has it. But too bad, guys. I don't understand. And he got injured during that game, right? If I'm not mistaken.
The Nottingham Forest game, ACL. So he's out for the whole season.
And he's out half the season. The next question is that are you guys going to bring in a quality, left back?
I mean, I think we have to now, to be honest, because especially it looks like obviously for me, I'll keep Tierney, but at the end of the day, right, it looks like he's going, right. So our only depth there is Zinchenko. He came back from an injury as well, so we haven't got that much depth there, and I do believe whether it's going to have to be like a loan deal, just get a loan defender in. We've been linked with so many, and it does look like we are going to go back in. Jules Koundé from Barcelona, we was linked to him the other day. We was linked to this guy called Ivan Flaneza from the Spanish league. We was linked to Castagna from Leicester. I'm like, no, thank you. Castagna from Leicester.
Yeah. Oh, I heard you've been linked to Kyle Walker-Peters from Spurs too.
Yeah, another one. Ex Tottenham as well, innit? So I think the ideal defender for me would be Jules Koundé from Barcelona. I think he's quality, but he would cost a lot, 60 million.
Yeah, my Frenchman. Huh?
Yeah, Steve, you're a Frenchman, but I just don't see Arsenal.
What
splashing that
about
cash,
my
especially how
French
much he
man
spent
Theo
already.
Hernandez, bro? The
Again,
guy's a baller.
Yeah, he's class, but again, we'll cost.
Arsenal won't sell Theo, right? Come on.
Yeah, facts.
I was considering him for a Robertson alternative, but he'll cost probably
Yeah,
70
that's what I
mil.
mean. Like,
plus.
I don't see, especially after we spent that much this window. Yeah, I don't see us splashing more. I mean, a lot of cash on a defender just to replace Simba. You know, I think we need other positions. I still believe we need a striker. I still believe we need a backup, a right wing for Saka.
Yeah, every club needs their own things, you know.
Yeah, of course. Like, I think this window's been fantastic from Arsenal. Yeah, one of the best I've seen in my lifetime. Right, because we've signed 4 players. We've done it early. We haven't done that in years and years and years. But we always need more, you know, and we still have to get rid of a few dead players as well, like your club as well, Tottenham, right? You still got a few dead players in your team. I think it's like that for every club. Like, I think for us, there's still at least a majority of players in the reserves who need to go. We need to try and get raised and get some money for. So yeah, I just don't.
Josh, do you think that maybe Arteta's got some kind of ace up his sleeve from your youth academy, because you do produce quite good youth, right?
Yeah.
That's how I see it, right? But like you see, like Spurs, right? We've got all these players lined up in the youth academy to come on, but somehow or another during the previous regimes, previous era managers, right? They weren't given a chance. But I'm not sure. Like you're saying, we all know that Spurs, after selling Kane, right? We do need that number 9.
Yeah, that's a massive one.
Yeah. So like I'm saying, why don't we give Dane Scarlett a chance? But you know, it's still up to the manager, right? But like I said, like Liverpool sold most of their deadwood, or considered deadwood, right?
I'm happy about that. Oxen, Chamberlain, Keita, Milner, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, but you guys haven't got
but
anyone
Gomez
in.
and Adrian have to move on. Gomez and Adrian have to move on, bro.
Yeah.
Take a new challenge in their career, bro.
Yeah, but the sad part with Liverpool, right, is how many more days?
Get the DM, bro.
Another 10 more days before the window closed, right? You guys have just signed 3 players, right? And now McAllister's got a red card. I think they're going to challenge it, right?
That should return. That should need to overturn, you know, because that wasn't a red card. That he doesn't deserve that red card.
Yeah.
That was soft, bro. I was arguing about that, man. Debate right there, bro. Debatable.
Nowadays, right? It is what it is, right? You know, Son's penalty against Brentford. Look at that, right? Will you call that a penalty? I don't think so, but it's already given. We have to accept it.
Yeah, we get VAR against us all the time. Liverpool always against us, bro.
No, Steve. You haven't been a Spurs fan yet. You haven't suffered that kind of pain.
The injuries we keep getting every year is what's bringing me pain, bro.
Yeah, I was asking right, Josh, about Endo. What are the thoughts on him, bro, making his Premier League debut for Liverpool? Thoughts on him, Josh? Endo.
Well, yeah, I think with Endo, I thought he looked pretty good when he came on against Bournemouth. You know, he was getting stuck in. Of course, he wasn't your guys' first choice. Like, I know it's disappointing. You lost out on Lavia and Caicedo, both to Chelsea. I get it. You know, they would have been perfect for you because we all know Liverpool were crying out for a DM. But it seems to me that Klopp was going with Cody Gakpo there, with McAllister and Szoboszlai. I said when we did the match reaction, I don't like Cody Gakpo. I don't think he suits that deeper role. He's more, for me,
he's a
wide player, right? And a French central player.
Yeah, so he doesn't really suit that for me. So I think Endo coming in, he's the captain of Japan, I'm pretty sure, and also the captain of Stuttgart as well. Yeah. You know, so he's a leader. I just think, obviously, it is what it
that's
is,
a little old for me.
I mean,
the player.
Yeah, no, but guys, I think Klopp did a very good thing by, you know, you guys were 10 men, 10 men playing against 11 Bournemouth, and he did a very smart thing, is that he brought on Endo, right, while you guys were, I think, 3-1 up already or something like that.
2-1.
You're already forward up. Yeah, you're already forward up the time, so there wasn't much pressure for Endo. So it's a good way to assimilate.
It's just sad his debut was ruined by McAllister red card, but
no, you still won the game. He wasn't ruined, right? It would be ruined if you lost the game.
To some degree, it's just kind of upsetting, but yeah.
No, but it still shows, right? Even with 10 men, you still got the win. That shows,
Yeah, you still can. With
Yeah,
10 men, my idea will be drop more into defense and hit them on the counter suddenly.
Yeah,
Quick
yeah.
counter.
I think
That's what I would do.
Yeah,
We'll
that's what
put more in defense and then more men back. And
yeah. No, what I'm saying is that being 10 men, right, and playing against 11, and you still got the win, that is very good results. If I was a Spurs, I'm a Spurs fan.
If it was a Bradford and a Villa, it might be a different outcome.
Yeah. Or against Spurs, it might be a different outcome. But I'm saying, I've been a Spurs fan. I've seen Spurs, right, leading and then go down to 10 men and lose the game in the end. You know?
Yes, Spurs. Yeah, I respect them.
Yeah, so that's the thing. You must give respect to 10 men winning the game. That's one part, right? But at the moment now, my biggest surprise is that your signings, you're not having enough signings because you let so many players.
Right? It's typical FSG, bro.
Yeah, you haven't got enough signings. I understand the signings are quality signings, right? Not like our owners, right? We've lost Kane now, so now we're wondering, are we going to buy?
Yeah, Levy. What is he?
Yeah. But Levy and FSG now, I guess they're at par. I've been hating our owners for so long. So
I've been the same for me. Like it's the midfielders always can't sort it out. Like especially the DM area. Yeah. We only had one DM, I think, Fabinho. That's not enough.
Yeah, and you lost Fabinho too. But
Henderson, Fabinho, that's big loss.
Henderson, Fabinho, Milner, but Milner, of course, he's already 36.
Milner, I don't. His time is about up. His age is there, and
But Steve, Milner, the past 2 seasons, right? He's always been that sub that came in, right? They gave you something.
Yeah, like he drops into the tackles and he can play the midfield at the right back. Yeah,
he gives you that steal. So now you've lost that 3 leaders, or we call that 3 steal players, right? And you have not replaced them, right? And you brought in Endo, not proven. I know a lot of people say
that's why I wanted Marcos Llorente to some degree. He can play midfield and right back. So
yeah. But I know. And the worst part is that this current transfer window has been spoiled. The prices of the players have all been overhyped, right? Yeah. While you are chasing after, to tell the truth, I pity you guys. When Chelsea was chasing after Caicedo, they didn't.
Well, look what happened. Caicedo had the nightmare of.
Yeah, and when you guys went in, right? You were willing to pay the 110 million pounds, right? All of a sudden, Chelsea said, "Okay, I'll give you 115." And yesterday I saw that game. He came in and that was
dropped the penalty.
No,
and Perpeta scored.
And that's the other weird thing, Steve, right? West Ham went down to 10 men.
Yeah. Aguerd, the Moroccan. Yeah,
and they won the game too. So I'm wondering what's going on here, right? Usually when it goes down to 10 men, the team that has the advantage will actually take that advantage.
The high tempo. Kudos to my Frenchman yet again. Areola with the big save, man. Oh man, he's tall and he can make the save from penalties. Oh man, this guy might be back up to Mike Magnon real soon.
And Hernandez missed the penalty. Oh dear. I think
World Cup winner versus World Cup semi finalist as well. Maybe not in the squad, but Areola.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Haaland, guys. Thoughts on Haaland. What guys thought about Haaland in his game with Newcastle? He was quiet in that game against Newcastle. What are guys' thoughts?
Not too surprised. He's the kind of player that doesn't show up at times. You saw the Community Shield versus us. You saw the semi-final Champions League, the finals of both Super Cup and the Champions League. He's that kind of player that don't show up for the big games and the important games in some aspects. Where did Josh go?
Yeah, to me, Haaland, to tell the truth, right? I wouldn't mind him in my team if I had him, right? Nobody would say.
Of course.
Yeah, but the thing is that whether he shows up or not, that's another thing. Haaland
it's the supply. They're missing KDB.
Yeah, he's a class of his own. See, that's why. So I guess
Foden
he,
is and
he's
the
missing.
City fans are saying Foden can be good. Kovacic can help, but yeah.
No, I don't think so. At the moment, I don't think so.
But I think they'll definitely struggle. That's why they want a Paqueta and some other and Florian Wirtz I hear from the news now, but
I think they're going for someone else now.
Florian Wirtz in the rumors from Bayer
Getting,
Leverkusen. Yeah.
no, they're getting
Leverkusen,
the guy
yeah.
from Rennes. What's his name? This one guy.
Jeremy Doku, bro. The right winger from Belgium.
Yeah, Jeremy Doku from Rennes. So he's going for the guy from Rennes too. But we can't beat Man City, right? Man City's got three first teams, three first.
Yeah,
11s
but
in
at home, you guys at home is a different monster. You keep slapping City 2-1, 2-0,
Oh yeah,
or 2-1, or I don't know.
We've got the hoodoo over them at our new stadium.
Yeah,
but,
you're like their boogie team in this sense.
yeah, but it's hard to say because when we got the new stadium, right? We were
But now
playing,
no Kane, so
we were playing
you need a number 9. That's for sure. If you want to face them, you need somebody up top.
Yeah, but for this season, I'm not too sure because the last 3 seasons, we were playing with pragmatic football.
Yeah, but
we absorb all the pressure and we break on the counter, right? But this season, we'll be going head to head against them. Don't forget, right?
Yeah, James Madison is a playmaker. You need somebody up top for him to supply to Son, and then 1-2, and then to the number 9. You know.
Yeah, but the thing is that if we play that in that way, right, against City, our back will open up, right? Will our defenders be able?
Yeah, you have to play ticky-tacky football, and you have to play 2 DM to like help shield your back. Yeah.
But at the moment, if you tell me now, this moment, if we are playing City right now, I will have a very good confidence that we won't lose. You get what I'm saying? Because we do have that strong midfield with Bissouma, Sarr, and Madison.
Yeah, you're Star. Wow, that Senegalese player. Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah, and of course we have Udoji. You know.
He's good too.
Yeah,
Ruglion for backup.
Yeah, but along the season, we don't know, right? Because by the time we play M City might have improved. You know. But before the window closed, they might have bought another 2 or 3 more players to improve their squad.
Midfield. I think they need midfield and wingers.
Yeah. But Haaland, to tell the truth, nobody will say no to him, right? In the squad, I will take Haaland.
Yeah, he keeps having the pace and the clinical edge in front of goal.
And Haaland sometimes will just go
the height as well. The height is there.
Yeah. But as I said, he needs the supply. You know, he needs the supply.
Yeah. Without KDB until the new year, that will be an issue for City. Biggest issue right there.
But unless City buys a player that replaces KDB, Kevin.
Well, who has the assist ratio? I don't see a lot. Thomas Muller, he's too old. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
that's a Mason Mount though at Manu.
No, the thing is that
bad performance, but they got outplayed by Spurs. I was happy. I was buzzing after Man United got slapped by you guys, bro. Wow, man. You guys.
The fans are happy when we slap Man.
It's coming mainly from the defense out of a sudden. The attack is not clicking, is the most worrying about Spurs right now. It's the defense that are getting the goals or supply to the midfield and the midfield score, you know?
Think about Mason Mount, Elijah. Is that the perfect club for him, Mason Mount?
At the moment, to tell the truth, right, I think Ten Hag has got this slight issue that, you know, with too many new players coming in, he needs to actually have some time with them because he does have a few players that he's just bought, right, who ain't even in the squad, right? At the moment, you know, with the out-and-out striker, Højlund, being injured for a month or so.
Højlund. I think he'll thrive as soon as he doesn't get injured.
Yeah, but let's see how long he's.
Because I rate the Dane team a lot. The Dane team was just disappointing in the World Cup, but that was one-off thing. That was a competitive tournament, and
But as I see it, Mount coming in from Chelsea, whether he will click in with whatever players that he's going to play with him on the side, right? And I see at the moment now, I think honestly to say, maybe Casemiro, maybe the age part isn't going to give him that support he needs, because at the moment now, a lot of Manchester United fans, right, still don't know which is Mount's favorable position. You
The
can say
cam, I think.
he's supposed to be the cam, right? But whether he's being able to do the cam job in the Manchester United team, right? When he was in Chelsea, which position did he used to play? He used to play more or less as a cam or a false nine or a 10, right? And
Yeah.
they have those players in Manchester
Yeah, they
United.
play false nine a lot at Chelsea. It's like look at
Yeah,
Havertz playing out of position to some degree. He's not this
yeah,
central person. He's more on the wing, maybe.
yeah. But yeah, not to talk about how Havertz going to Arsenal, whether
He's
he'll be
a
successful.
central forward, maybe not a direct number 9. I don't know.
Yeah. But like you said, like I've been saying, right? I think Manchester United will regret not putting 150 million pounds on the table, right, to get Harry Kane. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Harry Kane just keeps putting the goals in the back of the net, bro. He did
If Manchester
the
United
last game. He got his debut goal against Werder Bremen, set up Sane, and then I think Sane set him up, and then
yeah. So
So
you
guys,
need somebody like that, right?
yeah. So thoughts on music, guys.
Mudryk flop
Oh,
from Mudryk from
I
Ukrainian Neymar or whatever they call him,
I
man.
don't,
Oh
I
man,
don't, I don't understand. He was what, 95 million or 80 million pounds?
his work overpriced, bro. 60
Yeah.
mil, 70 mil. That's good enough for this guy.
I don't even think he's worth that much after seeing him play yesterday, right? There was one ball that came in, right? He miskicked it in the penalty inside the 6-yard box.
He has the pace, but he's not delivering.
He
His clinical edge is
I
left.
think he air kicked the ball or something like that. The cross was, I think, who put in the
I
cross?
think
can't
the
remember.
guy from PSV or wherever he's from, Mudeki, is better for Chelsea.
Oh, Madueke.
Yeah, Madueke. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but yeah.
Madueke is a Spurs academy player.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
He's PSV, right?
Yeah, he was a Spurs academy player. He went to Spurs screws up.
Yeah,
the
I didn't
academy
follow the
player. Went
academy
over to
that well, but
PSV.
yeah.
Now he's gone off to Chelsea. Yeah, he's a promising prospect for Chelsea at the moment in Poch, right? And of course, I think.
And now they're making more use of Traquel Maker. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do see the potential of Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah,
Well.
his pace, and he's young as well.
Strength. Yeah, he's got the strength and the pace. He needs a lot of coaching, fine tuning to actually,
He needs more support from Enzo Fernandez, and now they're giving Conor Gallagher more time. Thank you. I rate this player a lot. Oh man, Conor Gallagher.
What I saw
at
yesterday
Crystal
was that,
Palace. Oh boy, that was a good player.
Yeah, you know what I saw yesterday was, right? Jackson is too fast for the rest of his teammates.
Yeah.
2-3 passes to the ball, he's already in the penalty area, right? There's nobody behind him.
Yeah, I watched the highlights. I can't watch all these games, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I watched it a bit yesterday, right? Because it was more or less last game.
Yeah, I was at Cottage Country yesterday, so yeah.
So when I saw it, I was saying he's fast, he's good, but where's the support? There were nobody in when he was in the penalty box. The rest of the players were still in midfield.
Yeah.
Oh
Outside,
man, Sterling. Oh boy, has the pace. And I think it was Sterling who won the penalty. Was it for?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he won it. He won it. Yeah, he won it.
No, Sterling looked good. He looked good.
Yeah, Sterling.
But is he the false 9? Is he better on the wing? I'm probably think he's better on the wing. But yeah.
But there wasn't any end product that came from the crosses coming in. You see,
Chilwell and Gusto from the wing backs, and he has 3 at the back, 5 at the back technically, 2 wing backs, Chilwell and Gusto, Malo Gusto from Olympic Lyonnais. Yeah.
And the weird part is that Poch took them off and he put on Caicedo and one or two more other guys. So I don't know what Poch was thinking. Maybe he was just rolling the dice because he was playing
Poch is
against.
having always. Poch is a suspect manager. The best he did is Champions League final. That's all I can think of. PSG won the league. That's a farmers' league technically. And then basically So Pochettino with the big players, even with Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar, he struggled. With a lot of superstars, he struggled. So
guys,
Remember that?
Poch is a manager.
he's the average kind of manager, bro. So.
No, guys. Poch is a manager that needs time. You get what I'm saying? Now? He's got a very, very young squad, right? He needs time to actually build them up. So at the moment now,
to understand them better, maybe. Yeah,
build them up.
How they play.
How they play and use their strengths. But the problem now is that maybe the games are coming, I mean, it will give him time, right? Yeah,
too fast, and you don't know what's the best selection. Always having trouble with the best selection. Probably that's it.
And the worst part is, right, they keep buying players.
Selling their so many players. Sell quite a few to Saudi Arabia. And then you buy these players.
They so kind.
That's why they're trying to. That's why Todd Bowley is trying to be smart in the window and survive FFP, financial fair play. So
yeah, but what I'm saying is that for Poch at the moment now, you will have to give him at least 6 months, or I mean the first half of the window to see what's happening. Because the first half of the season to see what's happening. He's getting too many new players coming in.
So you rate Poch much higher than Lampard then in that case?
Oh, of course, I'll rate Poch much higher than Lampard because Lampard will still need some time to build up his reputation because he shouldn't have actually taken the Chelsea job that early because that most probably would killed him, right? He should have gone down. I believe young English managers.
Yeah, Lampard coached a few lower clubs as well, Derby County, and you had Everton, I think. Yeah, Everton, which is going down as things look.
Everton
early.
Everton is I don't even know what to say about Everton at the moment, but it's hard to say. Sean Dyche, right? He needs.
But Tuchel was one of the best managers for Chelsea, other than Conte. So.
Tuchel, yeah, I guess so. They won the Champions League with him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one thing. But
got to the cup finals and lost to us.
Yeah, and lost to you guys. 2 cup finals in a row, right?
Yeah, no draws is a common thing. Draw. Let me just predict the next Chelsea game away to them to be a draw. It's like I can't stand all these draws, bro. No draws, 1-1 draws. Let's just predict 2-2 draws. Just predict the draw and you get it right next time. I learned my lesson to predict against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
But this one we get Elijah against Chelsea. It's the first time Liverpool ever draw 1-1 in a game against Chelsea. It's always every single year it's 2-2.
No draws. 2-2 draws.
Or 0-0. So this is the first time we're drawing 1-1.
At least it's not boring. It's not a snooze fest. You know what I mean?
Oh, you won't get a snooze fest when Poch is in charge and when you have all these young players running up and down. It will be a back and forth. You get what I'm saying? But the thing is that you guys play against Chelsea. I guess you think it'll be a good draw at Stamford Bridge while you guys are in this condition now. Because I can tell you, I can see that Liverpool is not at their peak now. They are still in transition after losing so many players and not getting your players in early for Klopp to actually mold them in the system that he needs to play them, right? And at the moment now, I see Klopp being a bit more pragmatic in his game than adventurous in his previous seasons, where he plays a very high line and it's high possession and it's always pushing, right? So
yeah,
that is gone.
How do you rate your central back pairings, Van de Ven and Christian Romero, World Cup winner?
To me, at the moment, I have to give them time, Steve, because Van de Ven he's new, right?
He's better than Dyer, at least. That's what I would say.
Of course, right. The training cone will be better than Dyer.
I don't rate Dyer that highly, but managers keep rating him, give him plenty of chance to.
But I don't think so, because now you can see Ange ain't even putting him in the squad. right? So
Yeah,
I think
Sanchez is better than Dyer, just my opinion.
in this scenario,
One fit, yeah.
no, in this scenario with this kind of football that we're playing, we need defenders who actually can run with speed.
Do you think
back-
you need a backup goalkeeper right now or no?
Oh, to tell the truth, I'm not sure because we've got Foster, we've got Lloris. Lloris hasn't gone
Foster
yet, guys.
is old, no?
No, Lloris hasn't gone yet, guys. Lloris is still hanging around.
What?
What?
He should go
Yeah.
back to France. Go back to France, bro.
No,
He's
Lloris is still here.
I thought my Frenchman left. Oh man!
Oh, yes,
After
no,
he
yes,
retired
yes,
French
yes,
national team, I thought he left Spurs too.
No, he's
And
still
go
here.
retire at France. Go
He
back
was
to your
supposed-
homeland and retire.
He's supposed to go to Lazio, but that deal also broke
Oh,
down.
Lazio, bro.
Yeah.
Lazio, bro. Lazio. You signed one of the best Japanese midfielder I know, Kamada, Daichi Kamada. Great player from Frankfurt. Oh man. If we could
But-
sign him, oh my god.
Yeah. We will look at him for the past few seasons too. But to tell you the truth, Steve, right? I think in the end of the day, it's the wages that breaks down because you must know that predominantly all of Europe, they are broke at the moment, right? And if you sign Lloris, right? Lloris is like getting 130K a week with Spurs. Would you go to Lazio and get 40? That's my question. Would you go back
How
to
much
France?
did you give Spurs at Spurs again?
I think he's getting 100 plus at Spurs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
100
lower
plus.
the wage. Oh man.
Yeah. So that means that will he go back to France, right? To play for a team? Let's say he came from where did he come from? He came from Lyon, right?
Go to PSG, go to somewhere. I don't know. Navas at PSG doesn't suit it
Yeah.
for me. Navas should be
PSG
going somewhere else.
doesn't want him.
Huh?
If PSG wanted him, take him, right?
Yeah.
For
But
me,
Donnarumma's better. He'll play
yeah,
second fiddle to
that's
Donnarumma, though.
no, I say go to Saudi.
But PSG want everybody. In
Saudi wants everybody,
PSG want
bro.
everybody.
Saudi wants everybody. I'm
They want
pissed off, bro.
Osman Dembele
Wait,
and
Saudi
Ramos.
Saudi wants everybody except for Spurs players.
Jim, that's not
Son Heung-min, didn't they want him?
Yes,
but
what he
Only
didn't go.
one. Only one. They wanted the one that we ain't going to give him, and luckily Son said no, right?
Yeah,
that's
and
also
became the
right?
captain of Spurs.
Why-
They
why-
wanted
why-
Allison. They want all our players.
No,
Whoa.
but why didn't it come in for Tanguy and Nombele? We got Dyer, we got Tanganga, right? We got Jet Spence.
Yeah, but that point, you should have
Yeah,
taken,
you should keep Lo Celso, bro. I rate the player a lot, Lo Celso.
Yeah, we should
they
take Lo
should have
Celso.
Joel Matip and Joe Gomez and Adrian.
Yeah.
They take our best players them.
Oh yeah.
Henderson, Fabinho. They don't want to take Matip.
Thiago.
Thiago. He needs to go, man. He needs to go. I don't want to see him in the club,
Right.
man.
Thiago needs to go. It didn't work.
Thiago is
Injury
30
prone out of a sudden.
No, but Thiago is how old? He's 30 plus,
30,
right?
30 or 31.
30, 31. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, the other Thiago. I was thinking of the Chelsea Thiago. The Chelsea
No,
Thiago is
Thiago
like,
Alcantara,
oh,
The Spaniard one.
brother of Rafinha,
you know,
from former Barca player Rafinha, I think. Yeah,
yeah, Barcelona. Rafinha is still. Oh,
the Brazilian
he's
one.
got
Yeah,
Rafinha. Brazilian Rafinha has gone to Saudi too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Ah,
Guys, that's Martin Odegaard, the captain for Arsenal. What's
very good
What-
player. What a buy!
what-
What a steal from Real Madrid. Oh man.
Odegaard,
That's-
I think he's got potential because he's young. You guys see not? Arsenal
Yeah.
got him for price and he's very young. But the thing is that will
Who's
he?
the best young players from Real Madrid? I can't even think. Trumani,
Now?
Camavinga now, but
Now it's
in the past, Danny
Yeah.
Ceballos is not that great.
Mm.
Who else is there? I don't know. For that midfield,
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure. Yeah, but at least no. But I think I can tell you, right? I think there's going to be a big shakeup in PSG again because after the Mbappe drama saga thing, right?
No, Mbappe, why are you joining Real Madrid? I will be headache facing them, bro. Headache.
No, man, he's not going to Real Madrid. Mbappe not going to Real Madrid. He's staying at PSG. He says he's staying.
But then there's always keep these news on football news every day. I watch like there's some new Mbappe in a Real Madrid shirt. God damn, bro.
I think
the saga keeps going.
He regretted not going, I think 4 years ago when he was younger. So I guess he wants to go there, but the problem is that
but he's not a natural number 9. He plays on the wide, out wide. Yeah, he's more of a wide player like Vinicius Jr.
But that's why they don't need him now. So that's what I'm saying, right? The thing is that there are a few players that are.
As long as Real Madrid don't target Osimhen, I'm happy. Osimhen of Napoli, what a player.
You never know, right?
Premier League proven. He should come to the Prem, bro.
Yeah.
Just don't go to United, don't go to City, don't go to...
The thing is that you never know, because PSG has not won any of their first 2 games.
Don't go to Chelsea, bro.
You never know, right? Because to tell the truth, for all you know, because one thing is good now, because Real Madrid is still winning their games, right? Before the
Bellingham is a big signing.
Bellingham is a big signing. That's what's happening for them, right? And he's young. Bellingham is young.
I think Real Madrid signed another striker. Can't think of his name. As a PSG signed another striker. I forgot his name. Not Gonzalo Ramos, the other guy. I forgot.
No, I can't remember. No, I can't think of it. Yeah. But to tell you guys, whatever happens in those leagues is their problem, right? For me now, so I'm looking at what's going to happen in the Premier League. Whether for you know, like I said, Chelsea might sign Osimhen, right? Manchester United might sign Osimhen, right?
No, please.
Look, they want everybody target. Look. If you look back at Arsenal targets, right? Then remember they used to target Arsenal was targeting Joao Felix. Then they was targeting Mudryk. Then look.
You know what Liverpool has to start doing? Liverpool has to start scouting on the players that aren't regularly scouted. Like, find talent elsewhere that aren't looked by the big teams as much. And then you can get them. And then just splash the cash and you get the player you want.
I'm not a big fan of Lavia, but I don't care if he can go to Chelsea. But look, I prefer to have Cancelo to reunite with Mark. But Chelsea got him. Chelsea want everybody, but I don't care about if Lavia goes to Chelsea. He can go because I'm not a big
Amrabat,
fan.
bro. Should we get Amrabat ahead of United? It's in talk from the Liverpool fan channels as well. Amrabat, Decore as well. Decore from Palace.
We were linked to Amrabat last season, so to tell the truth, for me, I'm so used to it, right? Being linked to the players, this and that, right? For me, is that when they sign the contract, when they're holding up the shirt, then I'll say you're my player.
It's not career mode, bro. I signed 5 big players in FIFA career mode today. The old one, 23, last year one.
No. Chelsea thinks this is a video game. That's what they think.
This is not career mode, bro. Chelsea looks like career mode in some degree, bro.
But the thing is like but guys, you must understand, the more players you bring in, right, it doesn't help the manager, because every time when you throw a new player to the system that you have there, it's like you have to reject the whole system again. You have to remold that. That's why Chelsea is going to go through a bad period at this first.
I hope. I do kind of love Chelsea, like when it comes to Champions League, the old Chelsea, Fernando Torres, Drogba, those kind of players, Lampard, but
when Poch finds that group of players that will click, and when they click, then they will shoot. There
will be a fire.
Yeah,
they will be on fire. Yeah,
then it'll be a different Chelsea. At the moment, right? That's why we play Chelsea early, because you can take advantage.
They might be a mid-table team if this continues.
They most probably will be a mid-table team for at least 2 months. And then if they do click, right, and
top 7, top 6,
then they will go somewhere. If not, right? If they still are unstable and all that, and then when January window comes along, the owner goes there, oh, you're not doing well, let's bring in more players. It'll go all haywire again. That's how I see it.
Oh man, FSG just
No,
bring in some Premier League proven players, the people who can adapt to the physicality and the pace of the Premier League. Simple as that.
yeah. No, that means that you have to go and look
Like
for players.
some players don't adapt and they become flop after they come to the Premier League. Look at Shantro. Look at
that means that you have to go. That's
some
one
other
thing.
player.
Like we have been linked to the Fulham centre back Tosin, right? Tosin. Yeah, Tosin Aribayo.
Who's
Yeah.
Tosin?
Yeah.
Turkish?
No.
Turkish international.
No. The English boy.
English.
Yeah. Tosin Aribayo or something like that, right? But he doesn't want to
Aberayo. Yeah.
Yeah, we're linked to him, but he doesn't want. He says he prefers to go to Monaco.
You got Manor Solomon and you're not using him as a disgrace. The Israel guy is okay.
No, but the thing is that we need rotation in our squad at the moment. We don't have
Kulusevski, Son Heung-min, and if they're not delivering, bring in Manor Solomon, give him some minutes, see what he can do.
Steve, you must understand, when you lose a player like Kane, right, you need to find that combination, to have that correct combination again, without trying out and testing.
Yeah. Your big miss is Bentancur, bro. The big injury for him.
Yeah, but to tell you the truth, I don't miss Bentancur at the moment because we have Bissouma, we have Sarr, we have Madison. I'm very happy with my midfield. And then we have
that's good.
We have
help in Bentancur's absence. Yeah, but you still, I would want to see.
When Lo Celso when Bentancur comes back in January or February, right?
Yeah, I want to see him, Madison, and Bissouma.
Yeah, but we need to see whether he will fight for a spot. If
guys
performing at a high standard, why change it? You don't change a proven formula, right? You don't change a proven formula. That's the problem now, is that we had a proven formula when we had Kane, Son, and Decky at the front. But now Kane is gone, right? We need to find that formula again. And I see that Richarlison ain't part of that formula. But a lot of fans, Spurs fans, are saying Richarlison is doing a good job,
Why did Richarlison do better in the Champions League last season? And
he didn't do any much better anyway. He only scored 3 goals the whole season, 2 in the Champions League, 1 in the league. And that 1 goal was against you guys. And we lost 2-1, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the only Richarlison scored. That's the only Richarlison scored. I realized that he loved to score against us, I realized that he loved to score against us more than any other clubs in England. I realized that he used to do it every time.
Richarlison won in Everton as well, right?
Yeah, he was an Everton player.
He loved to score goals, man. He loved to score against Liverpool.
Yeah. But the thing is that
he's immersed.
Now will Ange, right? Maybe in this Bournemouth game, change
Who
it up.
would you take as in your new number 9 to replace Kane?
Outside or from the squad at the moment?
Outside, obviously.
If you say outside the squad, there's a guy called Orban, Give Orban. There's one guy being looked at, right? That looks more the realistic buying because it's worth around about 30 million.
Orban?
Yeah, Give Orban. 30 million pounds or so. Yeah.
What nationality?
Belgium. He plays for KA Genk.
Genk. Okay. I know that team. Yeah. Genk, Anderlecht, Club Brugge. Yeah, those clubs.
That will be the realistic one. The non-realistic one, of course, we will want someone like Dusan Vlahovic, Lautaro Martinez, right?
Yeah. Martinez. I don't know why he doesn't score in the World Cup. God damn.
That will be in the price range of about 70-80 million pounds. So I guess that's out.
Vlahovic. Well, who should Juventus? He's on the radar, but who should Juventus replace him? I don't even know.
But we don't care
because Moise Kean is on the way out as well. That's why they need replacement.
They don't have money, so when the money comes,
Juventus, I know, but they were one of the most decorated and historic Italian teams out there that I know. One of my favorites, other than Inter Milan and AC Milan, of course. Napoli.
Yeah. You got a whole host of them, right? Lazio, Roma, AC, Inter.
Well, Napoli is my second, and then Inter third, and then AC Milan.
Yeah, now there's Napoli coming into the game, right? But guys, to tell the truth, right, the whole transfer market has gone haywire, right? Prices are over the roof, over the sky, over whatever you want to be over with, right? The if you want to buy from the European teams out there, they see the EPL, the league, the teams buying the players are rich, so every team that goes and asks for it, they're gonna put an extra 5-10 million.
Every team needs their new own adjustment to the squad. Like Liverpool need a few more DMs and 2 central backs and a right back, and then later Salah replacement. Let's talk about Salah replacement later. But
no. You see, thing now for our club, FSG needs to go. This is the reason
simple as that. FSG out. Look what I said there. FSG out.
Look, this club, since club join us, we have been champions. So where is that formula that one they wanted with the Premier League? Where is it?
We need 3 more midfielders. Thiago's going to leave, and maybe Elliot. Who knows?
Harvey Elliott.
Harvey Elliott is a baller. Look. We should have have 7th this season, but last season. But
Curtis Jones. Who's better, Curtis Jones or Elliott for you?
Who's better for you, Elijah? Curtis Jones or Harvey Elliott?
Oh, to tell the truth, guys, did Elliott come back from that horrific injury?
Yeah.
Oh, Harvey Elliott.
Yeah. He had a broken leg, right?
Yeah.
But guys, to tell the truth, right? You have these 2 are your academy players, correct? They are young. They came out from your academy. They should be given a chance. You get what I'm saying? Not to actually be
I
there.
think Morton should be given more chance. In my opinion.
Yeah, maybe. But the thing is,
Tyler Morton.
You need to bolster up your.
That for loan should be okay for him.
Yeah, you need to bolster up.
Stefan Bajacek, these are good.
Yeah. But the thing is
Endo, Elijah, if you realize, so if Salah leaves 2025, we have Bento to play in his position. This is why Dominic Supersly can play different kind of position. Can play midfield, and can play right wing.
We might need the other one, maybe Chiesa or maybe someone. I don't know.
No, to tell the truth, right? What you guys should have done is very simple: sell Salah to Saudi, right? Take that money.
How much money? 60, 70 mil?
No, go to PSG, right? And buy Mbappe.
Mbappe?
Yeah.
If we get Mbappe at Liverpool, Elijah, our face Man City, you realize that he will be walking, sprinting past Kyle Walker, sprinting past.
He'll be on the left. And then who's on the right? Van Dijk, and then forward Darwin Núñez.
Do you know we were linked to Mbappe earlier in the season?
There was some Mbappe rumors of Liverpool as well.
He will be happy.
No, but you guys were linked to Mbappe, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And then Real Madrid come with their self. This is look with the link to Jude. Jude Bellingham.
our players, bro.
And Real Madrid come with themselves into the race with Real Man City. Put themselves into the race for Jude Bellingham. Right now we will have Jude. Jude will have been scoring goals. Now
Jude was supposed to be a sure thing for you guys, right?
Right winger. I rate Rodrigo of Real Madrid a lot.
Right winger. I take Serge Gnabry.
Yeah.
Sane
can play there too. Kingsley Coleman, play my Frenchman.
Yeah.
Guys, you are taking players away from Bayern Munich now, right? who has got Harry Kane there, and all of a sudden their hopes are high to win the Champions League because of Harry Kane. Yes, I was telling a lot of the Bayern fans, right?
Yeah, they're one of the favorites for Champions League for sure.
Give us.
Kim Min-jae, De Ligt.
I told Bayern Munich fans, give us 80 million pounds and Serge Gnabry. They said no.
He was an Arsenal player at one point, you know.
Yeah, Serge Gnabry, Arsenal player, youth player.
They're talking about German and like that, but if you get look, man, look from the start of the season, how much game that when Nunes starting? I think it's only one game. He don't even start again after that. We need to beat this Newcastle team. So everybody, we need to beat this team. I think we need to beat this team as well.
Newcastle 2-1, famous scoreline. But sadly, we don't have Carvalho anymore against Newcastle.
Wait. Are you playing at home or away?
Away. You see this?
Away.
Fuck, Steve. That's Fabio Carvalho.
What a player! I wanted to keep him. Oh my god, man!
You guys are gonna lose.
Exactly.
I hate the player a lot.
You don't have Carvalho. You're gonna lose.
Because
Carvalho.
If you watch the home game between Newcastle and Aston Villa, when they're at home, right, they are totally, I don't know what to say.
Boss.
The atmosphere, it's totally different. Totally different, as I see it. But
it's
they, with Eddie Howe there, they've got a very strong defensive mind.
Yeah, Trippier and they signed Lewis Hall.
Mm-hmm. Lewis Dunk. Yeah.
Lewis Hall.
Okay.
From I think that's his name. Lewis Hall from Chelsea. Left back.
Yeah. Okay. And I think they've added a few more.
They're about to add a centre back, but not yet. According to some United fans, he said. Yeah.
But I think at the moment now, with that present squad that they have, right, they are gelling because
the midfield is good. Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, Joe Linton,
they got
Tonali, Willock.
Yeah. You guys gonna lose out in the midfield to them, 100%.
Yeah.
And especially if you don't get McAllister back, it's gonna be fun.
Well, I heard that
use Endo in the deep row, use Superslide, and use, I don't know, Thiago's not back. What are we gonna do?
Yeah,
we don't have Carvalho. What are we gonna do? Crap.
No,
I'm not Gakpo. Please don't start Gakpo there. Start Bijectic, Endo, Superslide. That's what I want to see. Two DMs on each side.
Look.
And McAllister. No, not McAllister. Dominic Superslide. Yeah.
You see that? Use the formation against Chelsea. Use same formation against
AM. Use Dom at AMF as a cam, and then use two holding midfielders of Bijectic and Endo, and then try to do.
He's not going to change his formation. He's going to still use Cody in midfield. You're going to see if I'm telling you right now.
No, Klopp. No.
He's going to use formation. He's going to use it. I'm telling you right now. He's going to use it, man. He's going to use it. You're going to see the formation come Sunday. Just
Diaz must start. Diaz must start. But I would start Darwin over Jota.
Darwin. Yeah. Klopp will still use the information.
I know Jota scored, but Darwin, bro. Darwin's a quick pace, counter-attacking kind of player.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to play the low block and go on counter-attacks? That's not Liverpool.
Yo, Elijah, you realize that Klopp is reverse stubborn when he's putting out his lineup?
We'll play long balls in behind, maybe.
That's still now where because Trent is so stubborn. What is Trent is doing in midfield? The reason why we can't see today, he's turning towards Alisson and Virgil. He's turning around.
No, Alisson played sweeper keeper 2 times. That's why. Outside of his box. Come on, Alisson. Stay on your line and just make a save and hope the defense can help you. Come on, bro.
Yeah, defense is not too good
Because
nowadays.
Why are you way outside of your box? That's disgrace
almost,
from a goalkeeper. That can't
almost
do
went,
keeper very
went
well.
to their drawing board and say, look, remember what happened last season at same place on field, we got slapped 9-0. They really look back at what happened at that 9-0 slapping. And then they scored. This player, I don't know this player very well.
Semenyo,
Where did he come?
Ghanaian,
Where- Jesus have mercy. This player just out of nowhere.
Ghanaian winger. New, I think, for Ghana. He'll get his
Guys,
cap for Ghana.
okay, there's one midfielder that you guys could go for, Douglas Luiz from Aston Villa.
Yeah, that's what I was saying a long time ago, bro.
Yeah, you
But
should go
Klopp
for
is
it.
stubborn. No, Klopp is stubborn. Klopp
Like
want to go for his
2-3
favorite
weeks.
player.
A month ago, I think I was saying that. I was saying it on Liverpool fan channel, Douglas Luiz.
No. Klopp wants to go for his favorite players, Elijah. His favorites. Look, his favorites are Salah. His favorites are Dominic. His favorites are Alexis McAllister. He don't want those players. He wants to sign his favorite players when he wants. Yeah, so you're saying an next Borussia Dortmund player. Probably any one of them.
Not any one of them. Get midfielders, not any one of them.
You guys need midfielders now. You guys need defenders now. So the thing is that
Yeah,
Defenders.
defenders, Ignacio, Antonio Silva. Who else? I forgot that guy.
Decore from Crystal Palace.
yeah, that would be a good one too. Right.
Defenders, I don't know many defenders, to be honest. What about
Hey.
Cap Sober? If not injured.
Oh my god! Oh, there we go. Sorry. Alright.
Mm.
Yes, guy, that's my girlfriend in the chat. So big up to her.
Big up, Bishop. No,
yeah,
but guys,
so
in the end of the day, right? We are fans. We can't choose. We can't choose
Elijah,
the players for the manager.
listen, look.
Yeah.
You see that red card, bro? You remember during the COVID, the game against Everton, before I wrapped up, because I have to go to Josh.
I hate Everton. They keep injuring our player.
No, I'm not. I'm the red card. You see, Elijah, should Pickford got that red card? Because I heard people saying why Pickford doesn't get red card, and then
Jordan,
you have to
talk about the Pickford red card. Ederson should have got a similar red card on Odegaard 2 seasons ago, bro.
Alexis did the same thing, bro.
Guys, to tell the truth, right? Whatever you want to talk about, the past is a past. It doesn't help anything. Whether you get the red card.
But still, this VAR, the refs are being poor on the decisions. That's one of the point I'm trying to make.
In the Premier League, right? Somehow or another, VAR has become a subjective kind of tool instead of
Exactly. It's one of the worst refs other than La Liga.
That, right? And the worst part is that there's so many instances, right? There was also a penalty against Brighton that wasn't given, and we won. And when you talk about refereeing, there's way, the scope is too wide, right? At this moment.
Yeah.
And the only thing is that they will come back, and then the PGMOL will just say, "Oh, we're very sorry. The decision was wrong." But you still have that 0 points there.
I forgot who that ref was. It was a poor ref. I forgot his name.
Please subscribe to the panel, guys, and subscribe to Josh. Today will be the Arsenal Crystal Palace game, and I'm looking forward to see what the Arsenal will do.
3 p.m. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's 2 p.m. my time. Yeah, so buzzing, guys.
I'm gonna sleep. I don't care. It's Arsenal.
This is my first top 6 to talk about what's going on in other clubs in the not only about mine, but my aim is one, we need to win. We need to win the Europa League first to get a chance back into that Champions League. Because look, I am not going to send off Salah and he leave as a legend until we close the chapter of Liverpool Real Madrid. because I want to finish off Vinicius. I want to finish him off. And also, I need to finish off Courtois, especially him. I do not rate that goalkeeper, but
I rate Courtois a lot.
yes, but
Courtois is
look, this
injured.
Real Madrid,
I
he's
know.
injured. Thank you for saying he's injured
Kepa.
because look,
Yeah,
man,
they got Kepa now.
I do not choose Kepa, especially, but look, I need to make sure that Salah isn't happy with this Europa League. He doesn't want it because look, since he joined us, his man is always focused on one, and it's
Champions
not
League.
going to. That's the thing. So he's not. He don't want to. He wants to close the chapter. No, like Benzema is gone. No, Elijah. And if we go back into the Champions League, can we after get a revenge against Real Madrid without Benzema, like what you know at Saudi?
Yeah, Benzema. And who else left? I forgot. But
So Vinicius is there now. Jude is there now, and we know that look, Real
Joselu.
Madrid is so exciting.
Joselu. Yeah.
But look,
Yeah,
I wish
Joselu. Yeah.
yeah,
in the
Romeo.
Champions League. I hope anybody then gets in the Champions League. And look guys, have to just back a club. Look, one thing, this manager is a great man. This Premier League season, guys, we know it's a tough task. Look, I have everything doing, guys. I have my team to focus on. I have transfers focusing on. But this is the first time doing top six because look, I was thinking about if should I do one, but yeah, because since I start do YT Elijah, this is the first time I'm putting this content on. As well, guys, as you guys know, I want to get this channel monetized before
Yeah.
Christmas.
Big up.
Look,
It's a long road for you, bro. I had to stop at one point and restart, but yeah.
it's a long
For
road for
you
me,
to
but
just
I'm
keep going, so yeah.
you see Elijah, yeah, me know Elijah is a Spurs fan, I'm a Liverpool fan. Look, you see, for me, I do not like Chelsea or the other one already is well
United. I don't like
Man U.
Chelsea stealing our transfers, but I like the history, but not the transfer stealing. And then I don't like United and City, of course. So
But yeah,
Tottenham
man.
I do show respect to, and Arsenal as well.
So I'm looking forward to see great improvement. And last season, Elijah, I was very disappointed. I was shouting after club to do this. This season has changed for me, changed my life after I see improvement from my manager getting Mark into the club. Because when Mark said he want to leave Brighton, and I said, look, if any other club is gonna come, he's gonna come there and he's gonna deliver. And look where he's at. Dominic Subaslan. Without even this player, I watch this player day in and day out in the Bundesliga. And you will see what he will do this season. What do you think about
Hungary masterclass. Hungary playmate.
Would he be the new Steven Gerrard for us this season? Or should we give him time?
Who?
Dominic Subaslan.
Oh, Soboslai at the moment, I can tell you is that he's got potential. We were linked to him a couple of seasons ago too. So, but I think is that he needs time to acclimatize to the Premier League, right? Because and then also he acclimatize to the way that Klopp plays, right? Will he be the next Steven Gerrard? I don't know.
I don't know. Like Liverpool fans were saying, comparing him with KDB to some degree.
Yeah, the thing is that you have to give the players at least a season to see what kind of qualities he has. At the
2-3 seasons to adapt.
Yeah, 1 season to see what qualities he has, and then the 2-3 seasons whether he produces the things that he needs to produce, right? For Steven Gerrard or whatever, I don't know. You can't replace, it's like asking me, will my next striker coming in be the next Harry Kane? I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is,
replacing Steven Gerrard, Fernando Torres, Ian Rush, and Xabi Alonso is always a tall task.
Yeah, so you can't find, and you must understand when you're talking about players from a different generation with the players now that we have, and with the style of football changing, evolving all the time.
Yeah.
Right. You never know. Right. For all you know, I can only say that you guys need more players to come in to bolster your squad. we need to
Yeah,
get
the
rid of it.
midfield and the defense. That's
Yeah,
what
we
we
need to
need,
get
and the
rid of that.
salary replacement in the
Yeah.
future.
But at least you guys are lucky because you got rid of most of the players that you need to get rid of.
Yeah,
For us,
but we still need to get rid of
haven't.
more, like Gomez and
we-
Adrian.
Yeah, you need to get rid of the other whatever players, your defense, Gomez, Matip,
Matip
Adrian,
as well. Yeah.
the players who are I mean, to tell the truth, sooner or later you need to get rid of VDV, VVD, Virgil van Dijk.
Oh,
his
crap.
time is up too, right? Because I think after his injury, right, Van Dijk is not the same Van Dijk that you had 4 years ago. I think he had that back injury and he's come back a bit off. So that's why you can see it in your defense now is a bit shaky. The confidence is not there. That's why you don't play the high line anymore because you don't have the speed to go back to cover. So I think Klopp is at the moment compensating the weakness of the squad, right? And maybe down the line it could be a problem with FSG. Like we've had problem with our owners, right? That's why I have got this side out here, right? But for Spurs has to get rid of a lot of at least another 4 players, right? So at least we can bring in another 4 players to cover the positions which I said earlier, right? I think we still need another center back, another right back, another holding midfielder or DM or a CDM, and of course we are missing the striker, right? That will at least get us an average of 15 to 20 goals, and I don't see Richarlison doing it unless we see Son step into that position. Where at the moment I don't see that too because Son isn't. The way that we're playing is not playing to Son's what I call strengths. That's all, right? But guys, Steve is gone. Yeah.
No one.
He's back. He's back.
I disconnected. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah.
So, guys, well, Elijah, you can show to their channel, bro. And yeah.
Oh yeah, guys. If you're watching now, please go and subscribe to Spursration TV. I do shows mostly with a lot of fans from other clubs, right? You're doing the big 6, right? I'm doing the big 8 because Spurs have dropped down to 8. Right. I've got a couple of shows coming up. Of course, we have the North London the rivalry show, and of course, I'm going to start one show called the London rival shows. That means we try to get as many London clubs possible together. And I have my usual. At the moment, we'll still be doing the transfer news show before the transfer window closed. Maybe I'll get one in before. And of course, the normal review shows on the weekly that we get. So let's see how many shows I do. I only do shows when I feel like doing it.
Steve, show to your channel, bro.
Steve founder of Steve LFC. This is Anfield. Content to come. Yeah, content to come. Standout Premier League players from every club. Best transfer from every club. And so on. Talk about previews. Talk about podcasts. Talk about predictions. So on. The list goes on. It's all about football. So yeah. On the road to 50, moving slowly, just like how FSG delays the transfers, we are delaying the subs. Come on, guys, sub to the channel.
So,
it's
for
called
me, guys,
Steve LFC.
Yeah,
Steve LFC.
This is Anfield.
Yeah.
Okay, let me look for it. See whether I've subscribed or not. Let me Steve LFC.
I can't Elijah. Honestly, just message me. I'm just saying to you, bro.
Oh, send me the link. Yeah, then it's easier. I can check. Because
But guys, as I was saying, guys, so subscribe to my channel, Jadam and LFC. I do daily Liverpool content. I do also rivals contents as well. I have rival fans.
I forgot one more thing. Yeah, I forgot. I do international content as well. So yeah.
Yes, guys. And look, Euros is coming up. Euros is coming up next year in Germany. I'll be doing that for the first time.
Come on, friends. Come on, friends.
Content about the Germany team. So the Germans, yeah, we're the home team, we're the host.
We are gonna challenge you, Jordan. We're coming for you.
So I don't know how the group will be. So going on, despite France is in the Euros. I don't know if we will be in the same group. This is not like
you were in the same group as us last time and got an own goal.
Surrounding. It's gonna be in the Germans.
The the qualifiers settled for the Euros? They haven't settled the qualifiers yet, right?
So that's
I
gonna
think
be a
it's still
this could be a
going on.
difference. It's gonna be a surrounding. But
During international
we
break, I
got
forgot
subscribe
when
to
the next
the
one is.
panel. I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
Peace.
All right. Leave you
Steve
out.
Squad signing out.
Yeah.
Leave
So
you out.
Euros is next year in Germany.
Come
So
on,
yes,
friend.
guys.
Le
So
Bleu,
get like it,
LA.
guys, and remember yeah. So if you see guys on the screen, I'm on the road to 2K. So if you guys follow my socials, so
Yeah, big up.
yeah, yeah. So guys,
In 3 years'
I'm
time,
out.
I
Look,
hope
I
to
have
get to 1K.
transfers tomorrow. I have to talk about you guys know Laporte. Laporte has left Man City to Nasir to join with Sadio Mane. So yeah. So guys, the channels are in the description below. Josh and Elijah. Steve came late, so guys, he's on the panel. If you can subscribe to him. So guys, I'm out and I'll see you guys tomorrow for transfers. Wednesday, I'm going to be doing match preview, having a Newcastle United fun on the match reaction on Sunday. Massive and as you guys know, I think that Josh will be doing top 6 on his channel come Friday, so I'll be there as well. So massive. So thanks to the panel. Big up to Elijah. Big up to Steve. Big up to Josh. I didn't get any Man United fan. I didn't get any Chelsea fan. But look big up
Guys, so we get there.
to my rivals them out there. So
And
guys,
City
I'll
fans.
see you in the next one and
Yeah,
peace,
take care,
guys. Let's
Peace
hit
out.
2K before Christmas.
Money Spurs.
And I'm out. So,
Steve
yeah.
Squad on the road to 50,
So-
guys. Hit 50, then hit 100 next.
Yes. First,
Yeah, I hope to get to 1K maybe in 3 years. We will see.
You're still live.
Jordan, you're still live, bro.
Jordan, you still there? He just walked off.
Oh, he didn't even click leave or end the stream. Right? End stream.
Yeah. My gosh. And he's gone. You're still live.
Okay.
I'm gonna message him.
So I just leave. I'll press leave. I'll
Here's the key. When Salah gets a sight of goal, he makes us all believe. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, 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 Mo Salah, the Egyptian king.
You can said I've seen ya winning with Argentina. I need a center mid to and so he's center mid through and now we've got Alexis. Alexis is majestic. McAllister, he's magic. He's red and it's fantastic. La 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 la.